I don't expect anybody to be here, but hello, I'm back from a couple of days. And, I've been setting up a lot of stuff. So, I've just been taking my time. But, well, obviously nothing's going to look new to you, but it is very nice having a new desk. I thought about showing it, but I don't know. Maybe at some point. But I mean, I guess there's no harm in just showing the setup. Maybe later, though. Anyhow, I know this is Metal Gear music and all that, but I just love this song, so that's why I'm playing it. I think this is an hour-long extended version of it. And I could probably listen for the whole hour. But I'm not gonna. I will probably just go ahead and get into DMC5. As you can see from the title. I think I have the V section next. Which, I mean, he's pretty fun to play. Just not as fun as everyone else. But still fun. Man, it is crazy being able to just boot it up and, like, actually just use a game without having to worry about anything. It's crazy. I do hope to make it worth it. But well, I don't know. It's just worth it to actually be able to do it. So I'm going to do it. I don't know. I suppose nobody really cares about me wrestling about whether or not I did the right thing by doing an upgrade. Well, financing an upgrade. But, hey, it means that I'm able to play this game without wanting to scream at my computer or want my computer wanting to scream at me. So I'm down for that. Let's see. The other day I installed The Witcher 3. Then I uninstalled it in a panic because some sort of thing was happening that made me. Well, I mean, I was blue screening, which led to. Well, it led to the image contained within this tweet, which was interesting to say the least. Yeah, that was me watching one of the streams from Shoto. And the computer blue screen, and it just like completely corrupted his face. It was very creepy. Oh yeah, there's actually more light on me, so I think the tracking might be better. I don't know. I'm also able to look in different places because my monitors are all, well, in better spots. So it means I'm able to maintain a bit more consistency with stuff like that. Feels nice. But yeah, that freaked me out. But I think it was actually just an issue with the drivers, because I hadn't installed drivers for anything. And yeah, using a graphics card without drivers, like why? What's even the point? Anyhow. More interstitial type music. Because if I keep playing this, I'm gonna want to just drop everything and play the game. What even is this? What is this from? I forgot. Oh, it's from Skullgirls. Okay. Yeah. I don't think that'll get me dinged for anything, so whatever. Oh yeah. I was saying, I also installed Black Desert, but I don't. But why would I play that when I only have 25 days left to play Terra? So I need to squeeze the rest of the life out of that game. Granted, it's not like it has any life left, really. But you know, thing's gonna die. May as well enjoy it. Deponia, The Complete Journey. I've always... Okay, I can't even pretend like I've actually heard anything specific about this game, but it is a game that I've never heard of. I really actually don't know anything about it. I think it's just an adventure game, story based. I would like to play that sometime. I might reinstall The Witcher, but I don't think I'm going to play that anytime soon. Dragon Nest. I installed that. I love that game. But, I mean, it is very old. But, whatever. It'll be nice to play it anyway. I think I'll play that after Terra dies. And then maybe Black Desert after Terra dies. But if anything, I'm planning on playing Tyrion tomorrow. I don't know, I might actually be able to put together a schedule, because I didn't get any sort of indication that would be, well, going to work this week, meaning it's a perfect time to engage in more streams. So I might actually put out a schedule this week. I might make that up while... I'll make that up after I finish DMC5 for today. And then maybe I'll get into some art. Because I would like to finish that. Anyhow. Boot up the game, why don't you? Oh no, more Metal Gear music. Hold on. Well, I wonder if I'll... I know Twitch would be okay with me playing this, but would YouTube get mad at me? Well, I don't want to hear this song again until it's playing from a certain person's stream, but I love it. I am looking forward to that. Seems like they're getting all settled in. See, I looked over to the right then because it's a playmat of that same person. Anyhow. Hmm. Hit and play. Now, I suppose I should probably also plan some other stuff. I mean, if I'm here this week, there's a lot I could get done. Including just stuff about, you know, updating my model. Okay, hit play. What's going on here? Hello? Oh no, it's freaking out. Let's see what it does. Okay, it's adjusting. It's just taking its sweet time. Okay. We good? Are we? Hello? This doesn't seem normal. Wait a minute. So I'm not sure why my mouse is doing that. Might be some angle with the camera. Something I'll have to figure it out. Yeah, this is an unnatural amount of time to be loading. A very unnatural amount of time. I didn't anticipate a refusal to cooperate. So let's close this. And see what happens. Stop the presses. Let's try it again. Surely, this time. Oh, wait, no. I see a lot more menus, at least. Oh, okay. Alright, finally. Now, keep going. Just adjusting. Wait. Hold on. Don't look at that. Don't worry about him. Know who he is. Well, okay. Hmm. I guess I'm assuming that people haven't actually played the game. But it's been a while, so why should I? Hmm. Do I want it over there? Is this thing responding to like the riffs in the song? You gotta be kidding me. I'm honestly not even sure anymore. I don't know. It feels like it's.
One can only hope.
Well, I know it's doing it when the dialogue is going.
But now, we have a more pressing engagement.
I don't even know what it's picking up. And it's like opening my mouth randomly like this. Whatever it is, it's frustrating. Let me see if I can fix it somehow. Maybe the light is actually messing things up. I had like a bright light shining in my eyes. Maybe it's too much. Hmm. It's actually a little bit better without it. So let me. Oh, that's why it's turning blue. It's detecting that I'm playing Devil May Cry 5. And it made my keyboard turn blue. Cute. So it just has like a profile down on it for that. Okay, neat. But no, I thought having more lights on me would make it easier for the thing to see me, but I think it was actually just messing everything up. Maybe with. Maybe it was making some weird shadows on my face or something. I would be lying if I said I remembered very many of his skills. I don't know if that's even worth it. Actually, I'd honestly be lying if I said I remembered anything about playing as him. So maybe before upgrading anything, it'd just be better to, well, I'll learn that one. Well, increasing their defenses is nice, but wait, did I not have that one? I mean, I'll try that. Anyway. Should probably be saving gems for other people that I like playing as more. But I guess that's fine.
We've a minor errand before we reach yours end.
Let's see. Oh.
Oh, genius says be careful. Yeah, no shit, Shirley.
Hold on.
I mean, you are fragile at the moment. Wouldn't take much to wipe you out in a sticky situation. I'm just saying that running away is okay. It's always okay to run away if you're not up for it.
He who desires but act not breeds pestilence. So it is written.
Okay, Shakespeare. Just remember this. You and I like to exist, so get rid of those demons quick, because killing them ain't my stick. I got your back. Because dying is whack.
This is half the reason I wanted to play SV.
May not my flesh fail on me.
Gotta land a final pulse, Lee. You know we can't kill demons.
Hello, Zephyr. Wait, I should have the things attacking. What was the... Oh yeah, that. They're ready to be finished off already. Just for an overview of how B plays, in case that was a little confusing to watch, he's a summoner. He doesn't really do much himself, but the summons can't usually kill on their own, so he just uses his cane to finish them off. So you have to make sure to beat every enemy. And just be thorough by making sure they're dead. So, you know, he's a poet, not a fighter. Oh yeah, that's right. And also,
You're itching to play. I can tell.
what was the charging button again for him? I don't know. Hope you're having a good night.
Return.
These missions are usually a little interesting. Because he has a, well, obviously everyone else's playstyle is just getting in there and destroying everything.
Pin him to the wall.
And he has to rely on everyone else. He's also able to do a really, really big summon. That guy. He was very, very slow. Hello, Narcissa. Right. Which one? Oh, wait, no, there it is.
Sand and a heaven in a wild flower. Hold infinity in the palm of your hand, and eternity in an hour.
My day was pretty, well, I wouldn't say it was super eventful. Yesterday was. I was putting together the new desk and everything. But everything's together today. Just was taking a rest. Watching some streams. Nothing out of the ordinary. I'm thawing some pies. Having a nice dessert, but not very much food.
This bridge looks unstable.
Eating mostly dry ramen noodles.
At your pleasure.
I think I'm using the wrong button for oops. I forgot which button is the bird. Because I know he was mostly the long range ones. So maybe use the right trigger? Right bumper? Button? Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, this whole time I wasn't really using him.
May not.
And then that is the big one. And then the left trigger is the poem. Okay.
Creature formed of joy and mirth. Go love without the help of anything. I will not allow him to gain any more power.
Alright.
It's your turn. Gouge him.
It feels so strange to actually be able to see everything and not having things so cramped. Grateful for it though.
Slice him.
You know, before I didn't even have space to do stuff like
Slice him.
hit my desk. It is interesting that they were comfortable enough to experiment in this game to add a summoner. More rage games? Well, at this point, I'm more interested in more games that actually test the limits of this card. Like I said, I think I'm going to try The Witcher 3. I'm definitely going to try Final Fantasy 15. I want to see about God of War and Horizon Zero Dawn, but I haven't bought them yet, so...
Human blood is the source of his strength. I must cut off his supply.
Definitely Final Fantasy 7 Remake at some point, too. And you know, I forgot how much of a Final Fantasy fan you are, or aren't, but I just want you to know that I love Final Fantasy 7 Remake, and I don't love the original Final Fantasy 7, because I never played it. So, I suppose that probably makes sense.
Fall to hell. What an eyesore.
Also a random one, but I'm kind of interested in playing the only David Cage game that I haven't seen people play very much, which was... Well, I mean, I haven't seen people play the really old ones, but Beyond Two Souls is one that I've actually not watched a playthrough of. Just on my mind, because I've been watching a lot of people play Detroit lately. What else? I mean, God of War is one that I've seen people play a lot, but I don't think for some reason I've actually still wanted to play it. I have seen somebody play it from like start to finish, but I've never played it myself, and I actually feel like it's something that would be fun enough to play for me that I want to do it.
Reap what you sow.
Horizon Zero Dawn. I've heard things about it, one way or another. Oh, okay. Well, thanks for stopping by anyway. I understand that it's late. Good night. I suppose it's always been kind of late with these streams. I do plan on, I don't think I'm gonna make this like one long stream. But I'm planning on playing Tyrion and Jazz Jackrabbit again tomorrow. Oh, actually. Oh. I forgot how to do a lot of the skills with Griffin, honestly.
So hungry for death. Up you go.
So high maintenance.
Phone. I wonder if I can reach that woman.
I'm still so surprised that
Come meet me. I'm
Virgil ever married anybody.
Keep your panties on. I
Well.
see ya already. Be right there.
Had kids.
Yo, you just here to window shop?
I think I actually will get that Royal Fork thing. And make it so much easier. I mean, so much for, you know, saving. But hey, it looks cool. So why not? I remember this boss was kind of lame.
Neat hog. I never liked this guy. Dumb as a box of rocks. Let's not even mess with this guy, V. He can't even leave the Clyphod anyway. Just a Clyphod parasite. Uh-oh. I think he hurt me. And he's angry!
Not in this lifetime. As the air to a bird, or the sea to a fish, so is contempt to the contemptible.
There's no way he understood what that meant.
If the fool would persist in his folly, he would become wise.
Yeah, that actually does make things a lot easier. Wait, why am I looking the wrong way? Very creative insults. Hard to really feel like you're in any danger. Granted, I guess I could have picked a higher difficulty. But I just wanted to play through the game again.
Struggle all you want.
Now then.
Okay, alright, that's not good at all. That's not good. Well, hey, wait, where are you going? Are you running away? That's not a good sign.
I'm afraid then, that's a little bit more than I can take on right now.
A concert. Oh, okay. Sorry, I just pointed a light at myself, and it made it look like it must be casting a really big shadow on me or something. Because I think it's tricking it into thinking my mouth is like perpetually open when I do that. Weird. I think V has a couple more missions after this. Forget whose turn it is now, though. Maybe still his.
We're alive! We made it! It's our lucky day, V. Let's go find a game of cards.
These glyphosate roots, they're everywhere.
Well, we are underground.
Then I guess we have some clearing up to do.
And me without my gardening shears.
I don't think I even earned enough to customize anything, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start.
Now to find an exit.
Now to find an exit. That was a prompt for you to tell me what kind of concert, by the way. A jazz concert? A ska concert? Sounds like it was a concert that you didn't pick. Huh. A cover band. Oh. I always feel bad about that. Opening act is a tough gig. Ah, okay. So it was your mom. That's fair. Oops.
So hungry for death.
Oh. Well, I mean, yeah. Honestly, I probably would have enjoyed it.
Can't move forward without breaking through these.
Hades Rock is alright. I'm not asking for like a whole set list or anything, but just by the sound of it, could have been cool. But, I mean, let's be real here. What kind of concerts do you think that I go to? Or have gone to?
He's throwing a tantrum up there. Watch the ceiling, B.
Honestly, what kinds of concerts do you think I would go to? Yeah, I've been to a few recitals. Suppose that's what you'd call that. I would go to a K-pop concert, actually. But just for one group. Well, I mean, I went to a recital because it was one person. But yeah, a symphony I would go to. I suppose I'm just recounting things I've actually been to. Only other performance I can think of that I've been to in the past couple of years was Cirque du Soleil, which is, again, that's like a huge technicality. It's the whole performance, not really just about the music, but it was live music, so I guess that does count a little bit. It's a performance of Corteo. Really, really good. I played the music on here once, and YouTube didn't like it. Yeah, I suppose so. Well, the last opera I attended was an Iron Mouse stream. That's about it. That is my favorite opera singer. But I mean, if there was like a, you know, I would enjoy opera probably by itself. But yeah, I think I mean, if we're talking about beforehand, I mean, I know this isn't even a musical performance, but I went to a comedy show once. I went to see my favorite comedian, actually. Why would you say, was it Dane Cook? Just curious. You insult me. But I don't think you're going to be able to guess who it is. Unless I've said it already. Oop. I was gloating a bit too hard.
So, what a nice
Bo Burnham.
so hungry for death.
That's about my exact reaction to Bo Burnham. What V just did right then. Brilliant writer. But you know. I don't feel like I react well to just everything being smart, you know? I think he's very silly as well. Now, why would you say Jeff Dunham? Is it because I said I'm Southern? Did you say fucking Larry the Cable Guy? Oh. Wait, did you say Bo Burnham because you think Bo Burnham's bad? It's not nice. Bo Burnham actually works hard. And it's not even as though Dane Cook doesn't. Alright, well. Look, Dane Cook was popular because at the time he was good. It's just, I think what happened with him was that he got so incredibly popular that his popularity got away from him. And so it's like it became Dane Cook doing a Dane Cook impression. I don't know if this makes any sense. I don't even know if Jeff Dunham. Sorry. Oh, wait, no. I thought I got his name wrong for some reason. I thought I accidentally called him Jeffrey Dahmer. Because that happens to me a lot. Jeff Dunham. I don't even know if he does... What? I don't even know if he does comedy anymore. And so it's weird to even use him as an example. I bet he does. Probably has like a residency in Vegas or something. But yeah, you know, Dane Cook's not a bad person. He just became synonymous with douchey comic, I think. And that's not really his fault. Anyway, keep naming people. I'm sure you'll get somewhere.
at your pleasure. Gouge him.
How did I know you were about to say Louis? It's really interesting. I was just about to unprompted start talking about Louis. Start giving caveats before you even said anything. Oh, they're behind me. So, let me say, bit of a story about Louis. No, not the kind of story that you're used to hearing about Louis. But I was in high school the first time I heard anything by Louis. Probably too young to be hearing anything like that. But we had this thing called, well, I mean, we could go eat off campus for people that could drive in senior year. They called it senior lunch, very original. But it was in someone's car, and they had chosen to play some, some random bits and stuff from Louis. And I don't remember if I told you this or not, but I went to a Christian school for 13 years. So, can you imagine how hard I would be laughing at some of the stuff that he says? Because it's just the opposite of whatever I'd be used to hearing from anyone. So, I think for a while I would have said that Louis was my favorite comedian. Now, what changed? Well, a lot changed about Louis. But even now, I watch a Louis special, I still laugh. So I can't even pretend like I don't find him funny. Does it make me want to support everything that he does? Or wholeheartedly, get behind him? No. There are very obvious reasons to have broken trust with somebody who you hear a little bit too much about. Frankly, I'm not even sure you know what I'm talking about, but I would imagine anybody who's ever even heard of Louis has known about what he's done at this point. So, why even pretend that you wouldn't know? But hey. Yes, I was disappointed to hear about all the stuff that he likes to get up to. Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to go in detail about it. But yeah, that sort of turned me off of thinking, he's the funniest person on the planet. I'm not even saying I thought that about him before, but it's just hard to support somebody when you know that much. So I don't. But I will say that when he does a special, I still watch it.
There must be an escape route.
Did I go see his comedy show? No, I didn't. I thought he mostly did him in New York back then. Anyway, so I don't think I would really have a chance to do that, living in the South. Bingo. That's my favorite comic.
Enjoy the taste of despair.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. You're basically just picking really good comics out of a hat, but yes, Bill Burr. I also think his wife is really funny, also, but it's not like she does comedy. Oh. Well, it sounds like I would get along well with your boyfriend. If that was his third guess. I mean, there's a lot of other comics that I like, but enough to go out of my way to go see a show? Oh, okay. Well then, yeah. Good taste. Bill's funny, and he's in Star Wars. But, I mean, I was watching him long before that. By the way, I don't know where to go right now. I guess you can tell. But yeah, I even used to listen to his Monday morning podcast for a really, really long time. Before falling out of podcasts regularly. I wonder if you could. Well, I mean, if you already ran out, you could probably not really guess my other favorite comics. So, I'll just say them. In no particular order. Well, Pete Holmes. I find him funny. Taylor Tomlinson. She's hilarious. What's her boyfriend's name again? Sam something. Bert Kreischer. Whitney Cummings. Esther Povitsky. And Annie Letterman. There was somebody else. This list is kind of long, I'm sure. Yeah, I don't know. I was really into comedy for a long time. It was probably my most connected obsession before, well, getting into VTubers, I suppose. Because I was really into podcasts, so I got really into comedy podcasts. Because I like to laugh. Please, it's me. I get analytical about everything. So, I felt like witnessing people that are naturally funny is just sort of fun to watch. Wait, can I go over here? Should I come from here? Sorry, there's no maps in this game, so. I think this happened the last time I played this as well. I just wandered around this for like 30 minutes. Wait, is there actually no map in this, or am I just dumb?
Running out of time.
Okay, this is where I fought the boss. I just don't think there are maps in this game. Wait. Am I supposed to go up? Or something? Hmm. I'm actually not sure if this would be more or less embarrassing on my own. Because I just keep coming back to this area. Am I supposed to break a wall or something?
Keep going. At your pleasure.
It kind of looks like I should have. Where? I don't know, it feels like I'm supposed to go up there, but then I go up there and there's nothing. And there was like some kind of thing that came out of the ceiling. Some kind of thing over here. Well, I mean, that's breakable, but it's not in the way. I wonder if everyone gets lost here. Am I just not seeing a big hole in the ground? God damn it.
This way, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Eradicate them all.
Well, now I'm angry.
Rest in peace. Come on. Pardon me. The angel that presided on my living to live a creature or love without the help of
Oops.
I have to keep going. Return it to the underworld. I will finish you all.
Oops.
Rest in peace. You make me laugh.
You good?
Enjoy the taste of despair. Slice it.
No, I don't really need that for
Pin him to the wall. Rest in peace.
one little guy. Maybe for a few little guys. Probably should have eaten something.
Gouge you. At your pleasure.
I wonder how I missed that. Oh yeah, with the new setup, the camera is finally actually at eye level. Don't know what kind of difference that makes. But now when I'm looking at the chat, it doesn't look like I'm looking upwards. Oh no, wait. I'm gonna have to get lost again. There's something up here.
Woohoo! Finally outside! And look at that, a fog.
You're itching to play. I can tell. Reap what you sow. Now get to work. Hey, I could use a hand.
Ugh, you got it. Wait right there.
We don't ask about that.
Hey,
I'm gonna test something. I have no idea how to do this one. I honestly need to practice it, but huh. I don't think I'm doing it.
Scorch them.
I don't think that's it. Trying to do the double check thingy. I thought. Or Or is that just what that is? Yeah, that's not it. Okay, RT. Left stick. Back. Forward. LB. But that's not it. I don't understand. Oh. Okay, that's it. So what does back to forward entail? Depend on the angle? And that isn't even it at all.
This will sting a little.
Oh. Wait, does it depend on where the bird is? Or does it depend on where I am? It seems like it depends on where I am. I guess that makes sense. Okay. That's not it. That's just... Wait. Then what is that one?
I need you.
Oh. That actually did work. Oh yeah, there's that mode too.
The curtain falls. Read what you sow. Read what you sow. Read what you sow. At your pleasure. At your pleasure. Read what you sow. To run. Slicing. Fry. At your pleasure. Slice 'em. No one escapes.
Okay. That kind of helps. More of a refresher on what to do.
May not my flesh fail me.
I think he's kind of the only one I don't really get as much. Although I think he kind of just does his own thing, which makes sense. I don't think you can really control him unless you jump on him. Yeah.
Reap what you sow. Enjoy the taste of despair. Reap what you sow.
Anyway, I could be doing this in a mission. But I remember a little bit more about him now. I can't believe that. I know I'm going to be saying this for like a million streams in a row, but I'm so not used to actually just being able to play games normally that it's kind of jarring. I think it's always going to be jarring.
There's no such
Oops.
thing as too prepared.
I was trying to jump. Yeah, I don't really need any items either. One more look at Nico for the road, I guess. Oh yeah, there is another boss.
Malthus. Of course. More trouble. Not sure about that one, though. Never seen it before. Not in the underworld, anyway.
Search for the Devil's Sword, Sparta. You know where it is. He told me to leave it be, but I'm afraid it still concerns me. As long as there is a blood descendant of Sparta, I cannot take any chances. Do you understand? Find it and destroy it. Only then will his reign be truly realized.
Much as I remember enjoying this fight.
I see. I know what you are. Don't worry. I'll be gentle. Reap what you sow. One thought fills immensely. Where there's a will, there's a way. Now let's go. Reap what you
I'm at full.
take that momentum and send it right back.
Yeah, the time stuff is crazy.
Power to control time. That's quite a horse.
But that would mean it's Harriet. Thought Dante killed it already.
A rare species, but apparently not quite extinct. Until today.
Dante killed you two as well. So what's your point? Death being a suggestion in this is pretty common. Oops. That's him doing that. Ouch. Oh, I think he killed. Oops. Oh. Actually dying. Right.
Powers of folly are measured by the clock, but of wisdom, no clock can measure. Die.
Hey,
I'm fine. I must chase him. If the Devil Sword Sparta still exists, it may very well be our only hope.
think about this for a minute now. What will you do if you find it? You gotta be strong in mind and body to wield the Sparta, and you, sir, are neither. Hate to break it to you, but the Sparta will just be too much for you.
For me, yes. But what if the boy, Nero?
Dead weight.
Let's go. Once we are near the Sparta, even I should be able to sense its presence.
Okay. I think I'm gonna take a break. And then I'll be right back. I think it's back to Nero after that. Yep. Good guess. Anyhow, like I said, I'll probably get up and stretch and get some water. Maybe find something to snack on. Yeah. Well, you'll die eventually. So will I. I'll be right back. Is that? No. That is the right one. I'll get used to it eventually. It's occurred to me that I really don't have to ruin my sleep schedule and stream like this. But also, I don't know. I kind of enjoy it. This is obviously not the kind of time slot, per se, that would lead to me growing, whatever that means. But, I don't know. Convenient for me, I guess. It's fun. Just like it's fun streaming anytime, but I will be able to go back to doing more of them during the day this week. Anyhow, back to the in-game music. I don't think well, you know what? I'll just do another warm-up, because why not? It really is nice, though. Being able to... And yes, I know I said this before, but... being able to actually see where everything is on my desk, move everything around, not have things at such weird angles that it makes it odd to do anything. Man. Oh yeah, I guess I never really talked about all those game awards that happened. Well, not awards, but announcements. I actually thought about turning the stream on and watching that, but you know how that goes. Somebody I wanted to watch their reaction to was on. So I watched their reaction. As far as what I personally thought, though, I was incredibly impressed by, not Soul Calibur, by Street Fighter 6. I am not a Street Fighter person by any stretch. I've played the game before. That's about it. I played it sort of like in the middle of when it was getting better. But I would say even now, Street Fighter 5 is a much better game than it was at launch. But it's just never really been interesting to me, especially because I I like customization in fighting games. So obviously Soul Calibur is more my speed. Even Tekken. But, you know, Street Fighter, it was always sort of predicated on gameplay that didn't interest me as well. I think Minot in particular is really cool. No apparent reason for that. Weird that I would like the Egyptian character. Very out of place. But, you know. There's a few other characters that I like in that series, but generally they were characters that were added later, so I was never really as much of a Street Fighter fan by itself. But Street Fighter 6 looks really cool, actually. And it does actually appear to have some sort of customization and custom character situation going on. I doubt you'll be able to like go online with a custom character, but it seems like there's like a mode where you can do stuff with them. Yeah, and she's just really cute. Like, who am I kidding? But there was also, in terms of games I didn't expect to care about, Roller Drum looked pretty cool. Just as a concept. RE4 Remake. Because I've watched so many people play so many Resident Evil games, I'm actually kind of interested in that one. Resident Evil 4 is probably one of the only ones that I haven't seen all the way to the end as well. So whatever they decide to do with that, I'll probably just take it at face value. Maybe I'll play Resident Evil 4 Remake next year. Even though, you know, it's a horror game. It's a survival horror game. That's obviously outside my regularly scheduled programming. But I think I'd do it. Well, you know, I could actually take some time and watch the thing that I'm talking about because this is Twitch. So, you know how it is. Let me see if I can find it. I have a media screen for a reason. It's supposed to be for this reason. It was a state of play for PlayStation, where they announced a lot of different things. Facebook user. Sony State Play. It's 28 minutes. You have 28 minutes where I skip around. Let me go to just chatting so I can illustrate what I'm talking about. Because really, I was just milling around anyway. I'm actually not even 100% sure I feel like playing more DMC5, but maybe I'll come back to it. It's already been 2 hours. But, you know, it is in the context of potential new games to play. So it is relevant enough. Huh? Why is it telling me IKEA wants to know my location? That's just puzzling. Anyhow, we'll meet Devil May Cry again. Go to that state of play. I am large on this screen. Hey. I don't think I'm meant to be this large on this screen. I don't know what that's about. Then let's reconnect this thing. State of play. And we'll not capture the cursor. So why not? Either way, I'm gonna skip around. Because I explained half the stuff I was talking about anyway. So in terms of Resident Evil 4, I believe that one was first. Capcom presents.
Guess you, me, picked the wrong spot to vacation, eh?
You will receive our most sacred body. It begins now.
Because I haven't seen all of this game, there's a whole lot that's actually going to be new to me as it's seen.
If I could just forget what happened that night. The pain. Even for a second. This
So,
time, it can be different.
excited for that at least.
It has to.
I've watched so many people play so many horror games that I find it difficult to find any that are just, well, totally new to me. Meaning they would actually scare me. Now, I don't think the point of Resident Evil has ever really been to be specifically scary. It's scary situations, but it's always felt like a game first and foremost. These next three are just like PlayStation VR things where Resident Evil 8 was announced for PlayStation VR. And then 2 other games I didn't really care about, including a Horizon Zero Dawn spin-off thing. Let's see, what else? Oh, yeah, there was an update to Horizon Zero Dawn sequel. Can't really say I cared too much about that. The Spider-Man game is coming to PC. I think everyone...
These past few years, sacrificing so much and asking for nothing. If you want to change
whatever, you know who Spider-Man is. Everyone's seen this game. But, funny enough, I've never really been much of a superhero fan or Marvel fan specifically. But throughout history, I suppose, Spider-Man games have always looked kind of fun because you can just swing and traverse around really easily. And things look really fun, so I might actually play Spider-Man when it comes out. And then there was some sort of DLC thing with Miles Morales that I actually never watched. So yeah, there's a game where you run around as a kitty cat. That seems pretty cool. That's really it. That's the game. Run around, collect stuff, do stealth as a cat. They never really showed the cat attacking anything either, so... I mean, I'm sure there'll be some sort of self-defense. Yeah, Stray seems kind of cool. It's gonna be free.
Explore a mysterious cyber city in Stray, coming to PS5 and PS4 July 19th. PlayStation Plus Extra members and higher can download Stray at no extra cost when it launches next month.
I mean, if you're already in PS Plus, it'll be free. But yeah, there was also this Callisto Project game, which appeared to be by the devs of the original Dead Space. It looks pretty scary. Like, action scary. But yeah, the roller drum thing I was talking about was this one.
In the year 2030, a new blood sport grips the globe. And in the arena, there will only be the victorious and the dead.
See, at its core, it's a third-person shooter. Not a thing I play very much. But it's friggin' radical. Dude. Yeah, roller derby with guns.
The world is watching in Rollerdrome.
I appreciate new ideas. So why not?
Sometimes
Oh yeah, there was also this game.
I wonder if things will ever be normal again.
I don't know if you know this, but I'm at least a little bit of a weeb. So this one looked alright. It's a dating sim.
world hasn't ended yet. It's not hopeless. I won't let anyone else get hurt!
I will say,
Science in your corner?
I am definitely going to not play this with the dub,
Ew.
but
I'm going to miss them.
I look forward to seeing
you can hit
continue.
R2 to hold people's hands. Very important. You need like a QTE for that, you know? See, I'm not like falling out of my chair to get that game, but I'd play it. What else? Oh yeah, this is Street Fighter 6. Okay, here we go. Yeah.
When you go looking for strength, it's not like a game. This journey doesn't have a real ending. Okay then, hope you're ready to begin. If you want to start off on the right foot in this city, hit the streets.
Yeah, hey there, I do this. Never fear losing. And when I get up in the game, y'all be improved. A real problem, but I solve them all face proof. And if you think I'm going forward, then you talking fool. Yeah, y'all wanna win, let me spin, boy. Or dunk aside, I'm super fly like I'm hanging off the rim, boy. I've been winning for my kinfolk. And I put on for my city from the intro. Fight! It started from the ground up, training getting wound up, channeling it in itself and moving up and down, crossing over, passing by, I'm on the time like I can keep score. Years I never thought it crossed before. When I get tired on my knees, I got it digging it deep. I feel like I'm on the block, but really I got me. Actions always the way, no goodbyes. If you just let it get.
The top player is here.
Let me have some fun.
Ready? Then show me.
This will be a good fight.
It's so much more colorful than the last game. And the animation is so much better. Yeah, honestly. The last couple of games, they've had this look to them. This like gummy, weird 3D look. And it finally feels like they're catching up to like other games that have looked better forever, but giving itself an actual like, well, you know, a theme to itself again. I appreciate that. Now, a little silly pet peeve of mine that has only ever really been fixed in something like Tekken, funny enough, is that you can have a game where you call everyone the World Warriors, yet everyone still speaks one language. It's always been silly to me. Tekken is probably the closest it's ever gotten to having a bunch of characters that are represented around the world actually speaking their own languages. I would love to actually see that for Street Fighter for once. I feel like maybe this would be the game to try that, but they're probably not gonna. I have a feeling that's probably not their biggest concern. Let's see. What we'll show next. Tunic. Tunic seems cool, but probably not like the kind of game I'd play. There was some other emotional looking game with a person going around talking to people with like a cool art style. I don't know that I'd really play it. And then there was Final Fantasy 16. I was also shown off again. I'll watch that one again. And sorry, but you know, Yoshi P. I mean, if you want to see what he says, you can go watch yourself. I'd just like to see the trailer for now. Yeah, he's great.
Who are we? What are the dominants? The power we wield. It wears away at our very being. It breaks us. It unmakes us. That its immaculate aspect might reveal itself. The icon.
There's going to be another war, isn't there?
Every day we delay brings us
Yeah.
closer to disaster. We must move now.
Honestly, just even the combat itself, I am actually excited for the game. I'm glad it seems like they've kept on the route of FF7 Remix battle system and stuff.
The dominants, that we may bring an end to the strife.
Because I really enjoyed it.
A new order to see us unto tomorrow.
I never played 15, which is where it kind of started to
If I take the field,
come from.
our duel will shake the island to its foundations.
Summoner. Well, yeah, for sure. I mean, it's Yoshi P, after all. And then, I think in the first trailer for 16, everybody looked like straight out of 14. But I feel like they've toned the art style a bit more to itself now.
Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns,
Yeah, everyone didn't look like super 14E.
Awaken, child of fate. Awaken, Ifrit.
Yeah. And I'm glad for that. I'm glad that they're putting more faith in the team that's practically been the most successful for them recently. Because, you know, it actually makes sense for them to do that. Give them a better project. Well, not a better than 14 project, I mean. But trust them with a main series and see what they do. Not as though 14 isn't a main series, but you get the idea. I don't know. To me, it feels like them acknowledging the work that that was put in. For them to say, this is our next major installment, this is our next major single player installment, you guys are good enough. His mainline Final Fantasy is Kingdom Hearts, no? Well, I guess not anymore. They don't even put Final Fantasy characters in there. At least that's what I heard about 3. I'm not one of those weird people who, like, hates Nomura for dumb reasons, though. I'm not even, like, enough of a fan to think that way. Yeah, that's funny. I didn't hear about that. But hey, I mean, Versus 13 became something else. So, why not? A lot of people's mothers told them not to waste any food. So perhaps what's the other guy's name? Because, yeah, I think a lot of people are attuned to the fact that blaming a director for something is usually pretty silly because these things are team efforts. Now, a lot of the time, there are people who genuinely don't seem to understand that even having a main writer doesn't mean that it's not a writer's room, or that the process involves just like one person writing, or that even a director is like solely responsible for every decision being made. That's just not the case. Other people have input, so it's not like Nomura handcrafted every single story or design that people attribute to him or blame him for. Obviously, I mean, people that are higher up just tend to get more thrown at them from the general public because a lot of people don't know any better. But I remember there's a lot of people who tend to get that. Kojima is another one. I mean, Yoshi P is another one. Even with all the good that he's done, it is an entire team of people. It is not just this man himself. So it's not as though good directors don't deserve credit, but a game is a team effort to the maximum.
Well, she ain't dead. Got a pretty smoking body, though. Not that I was barely even noticed. You know, you should go do your thing. I got this.
Yeah. What the hell? Whoa. He's too big to leave alone. Better take care of it. Stay alert.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember this boss being kind of a pain. Not really all that fun. I don't know, fighting giant stuff is like very hit or miss in a game like this. Yeah, and then there are people who definitely just like forget that a lot of decisions are predicated on higher ups doing one thing or another. Like sometimes there will be decisions that weren't even like intentionally kept or not kept by the team itself. Oh, didn't know I could do that. Yeah, and it is unfair to him because he could definitely do that. But I'll admit there are people who I do hold that sort of like weird attribution to still, especially like the writer of Blaze Blue or the director of Blaze Blue. I end up thinking that about him a lot. Because he's the lead writer and Blaze Blue's story was like a huge mess, you know, things would often get attributed to him. And, you know, he would get blamed for the decision to have the next Blaze Blue game be a mobile game. But I'm sure he didn't want that. Granted, he did say something ominous like, well, the next Blaze Blue game isn't going to be a fighting game. So I guess that makes people think, well, he probably wanted that, but not necessarily the case. That game is already over, by the way.
What are you doing down there?
You didn't think you did that all by yourself, did ya?
You know, I bet you taste like chicken.
Oh, you ungrateful son.
I'll leave this beast to you. I must press on. Well, guess it's just you and me, cockroach.
Okay, make it on top of him again. minute. I don't know if I'm supposed to destroy the legs or not. Seem to be doing a good enough job without it. Maybe I spoke too soon. Oh. No, never mind. I got it.
This thing's a root too. What's going on?
Yo, ladies away. Got any questions for her? Better make it fast.
I still don't know anything about Final Fantasy 15, other than people having some sort of
This one?
Next to it.
Come on, Nico, this one?
Sure.
well, having some sort of disappointment about the base game and then being okay with it after DLC or whatever, where they like finished it a year later, essentially. I heard that you couldn't even play as all the characters in the initial game, which kind of sounds like it sucks. It's only 13 though, I mean. Well, all I know is about it is it's the boy band road trip game. I don't really know anything else. Where you literally push a car.
What happened to him? And Trish? They end up like you?
Trish, she was captured. I remember that.
What happened to Gloria?
But I don't know what happened to Dante.
Damn it.
You can't travel through here in a car.
Yeah, we know. We're just waiting on you. There's only one way up that tree. Hang on, I'll get ready.
I'm glad to see you look so well.
You too, I guess.
I found these. If they're of any use to you, they're yours.
Wow, I can make something truly awesome out of these.
Shocker. Can we trust him?
Your guess is as good as mine. He might be useful, though. Enough talking. Get some rest. You need it.
Honestly, I wouldn't have thought the two of them even knew each other. That lady was mostly Dante's deal. I guess it's not like she wouldn't know at all, though.
Yo, lady, wake up. It's time to get to work.
I was just told to get some rest.
Oh, you were just told to get some rest? Well, we need to make a path. So start digging. Come on, get up, get up, get up.
Got something to wear that's good for digging?
You know, I could voluntarily pick V here, but I don't know. Well, I've been playing as V all night already. Oh yeah, I guess it's a mission that has both. So you start with him and then you go to V anyway. Untied front. Why don't I go ahead and get these? I've been holding out. Or should I say for Dante stuff? I don't know. I know I got the least amount of stuff with Dante, probably. But I'll be honest, I really like playing as Nero. found Dante really overwhelming to play. Because I wasn't able to get used to just all of the stuff that he's able to do. It's just so much. And like every single weapon that he gets, that's that weapon plus 4 more stances. So, you know. I didn't grow up with DMC3 and all that either. So, Nero was the first one that I played in 4. And I still felt probably the same way. Where it was like once I got to... By the time I got to playing as Dante, it was halfway through the game. And so I was already so used to Nero. And you know, Nero's simple, but all the stuff he does is still within the confines of the game. Dante is just like, he's so good that it's outside the confines of the game. Honestly, I really liked playing as Royal Guard though, because otherwise, like, what defensive options are really in this game? I would like to play 3 someday, though. My experience with 3 is I watched a playthrough of it when I was like 12 or something. So I don't really know all the details. I just know that lady came from there. And that's basically it. Oh, there was some jester guy.
You can follow if you want, but I'm going ahead.
I would say I vaguely remembered some of the boss battles and like the locations and aesthetic of them, but not a lot of details. And I definitely don't really know anything about. I mean, I know what weapons that Dante got. I specifically remember the guitar, the Cerberus, stuff like that. But I never used them because I never played. So it'd be nice to get a chance to do that. And you know, it's one of those things where I always hear, oh, this game is so good. This game is the best in the series. I love it so much. So, you know, play it. Where am I? Okay. I would like to play 4 again. But I think from this one, I'd probably go to 3. I'm also actually kind of curious about 2 because everyone hates it so much. Yeah, I love that one. Well, I mean, I love what I remember about it, because Dante himself is just like the goofiest he's ever been. Except for maybe this game. Okay, fine. He was really goofy in 4 as well. But I like the idea of a young Dante that's just like super goofy. And that's what that was. That's why everyone hated DMC, I suppose. Because it was young Dante, but he was so... ugh. Yeah, I think DMC did a... Okay, here's what I'll say about DMC. I didn't play it, right? Again, I was an observer on that whole situation. So what I saw when I watched somebody play was a game that should have been a lot sillier, taking itself kind of seriously. And I saw a Dante that did not remind me very much of Dante. Now, that character, I feel like, was kind of funny. And honestly, that game looks really fun. Especially the level design. Very good. Cannot fault it for that. And I feel like, honestly, there's some degree to which they they could have taken some notes from DMC in terms of designing levels. But yeah, in terms of the story and everything, like, if you have to patch out your version of Virgil to remove a fedora from him, you messed up. Like, that's just... you should not have to do that. Like, that game could have been anything, and it would have been great. But because it was trying to be Devil May Cry, it just got dumped on by people who really, really love certain things about the franchise. It did not want them to change. Virgil being like this punk who seemed right out of like Detroit Become Human. That was just weird. That was not the stoic villain that people were used to seeing. He just seemed like a Redditor. So who in their right mind would enjoy Reddit Virgil and Reddit Dante? Two, from what I've seen, just seems kind of long, and level design seems annoying. It seems almost like weirdly gun focused. So I think it's just like the gameplay that people don't seem to like. I don't know. Maybe I don't know the full story on that, but it seemed like a lot of the segments of the game were not fun. But I have also not seen anybody play through the game fully. I know probably the least out of any of the games about 2. And I saw people playing 1, but not all the way through. 3 is the only one that I've just watched all the way through. And then I never watched anybody play 4, but it was my last, like I said, last blockbuster game. This is where I came from. I'm going back anyway for some reason. But yeah. So I played 4 firsthand, and then obviously 5. I never watched anybody play, I just played it. I just trusted. But DMC, I did not trust. So I think I just watched somebody play. But no, I mean, it's a shame. I would almost... an iteration on what they were trying to reboot would be interesting, but... They'll never let them do that again. That much is certain. What reason would they have? They already have DMC5 now. So I'm curious to see what they'll do with a 6. Especially after this. They've got a lot to top. I like this game a lot. What am I missing? Probably just another level. Or maybe I'm supposed to go down? I don't know. Oh. Okay. But yeah. Interesting ideas in DMC, but just not enough. Oh. Hello. Leaves. Oh, what, difficulty? I actually forgot. Oh, Devil Hunter, I guess. I forgot if that's significantly... I think that's just like a normal mode. But this is my second playthrough for DMC5. After every mission's done, I'm going to try Virgil. I think the last time when I played the game, it was right when it came out. I forgot how many years ago that is now. As you can see, I oftentimes forget where to go. Because it was so long ago. Oh wait, is this where V was? Or did I accidentally go to like the beginning of the stage? Trying to figure out where to go. But yeah, there's a lot of DMC that I have yet to play myself. I don't know which... Okay, well no, I think I will go to 3 after this one. It's the one that I've wanted to play the most for a while. I don't know if I'm right about this or not, but I remember hearing that Dante is pretty complicated in that one. But I'd like to be able to get used to that, because obviously I think you can only play as Dante unless you're doing the special edition. What am I looking for here? I'm just just running around and getting lost. I feel like I've been everywhere and yet not. It's so strange. I know this is the room that I fought those other things in. So I'm also wrong. Oh wait, no, I am wrong. Okay, haven't been here before. I just thought I had. There was another station. Okay, here we go. Oh. Hey. There we go. Oh, wait. Is that like a... How does that shocks you or something? Trying not to get lost again. I just found the right way. Okay. The DMC crew. I hear V in the background.
This was the right way. Nailed it. Gotta push on ahead. Come on.
I kept thinking when I was watching the Street Fighter trailer, why did everything seem so familiar? But I think they're finally using the RE engine in Street Fighter. That must be it. They didn't confirm it or not, but it just looks like it.
Okay, guess I'm going down.
Okay. See if there's anything over here first. Oh. No, this is where I came from, I think. Yeah. Clever. Oh, wait, in the train. Duh. I come from here? No. Okay. Good. Thanks. Took some damage. Oops. I gotta say, that revving stuff will honestly never get old. Always keeps you engaged. I guess I should probably kill those things, huh? Oh, that's a little bit too flashy. My streak. But yeah, I think when it comes to playing as Nero or Dante, It's just more stuff I feel. Well, it's easier to focus on when there's less variety, I suppose. Having like a million weapons on Dante and 4 different stances. It is not a detriment by any stretch, just something to get used to. Because I'm sure once you get into Dante, it's really, really fun.
Bored? I've got a job for you.
The last time I played it, I felt like I was practically button mashing, which is not fun. Just doing whatever works. Because whatever kind of works. There we go. I don't have anything yet. Or everything yet, rather. Who's up here? Forgot. Is there another boss? Hit by root. Embarrassing. Oh, trying to jump off here. Wait, is this the one with the Five Guys boss fight? Sponsored by Five Guys? When were you there? Yeah, this is the Entourage boss fight. 5
Nice. Getting the band back together, huh?
different guys.
What evil lurks? I must destroy. I thought that was the plan all along.
The house party.
It's your turn. Go.
He's really messing him up over there. Doing a better job than I am. Is that because this is a main guy? Yeah, I bet. Nitro? Huh? Is that DDT? Uh-huh. Yeah, V's doing a better job than me here. And where's the other guy? You take those. I don't even know what's going on there.
Took us long enough to get here. What? Tired already?
I've just remembered something. This town was attacked. Once before.
Is that so?
I was here. I can still see it. In fact, I was playing right here. That was the house. This is where we part ways. You go ahead.
It's kind of funny.
No. I must seek out the Devil's Sword Sparta.
What? Yeah, I don't think that's such a good idea. Trust me.
You're not the only one who thinks so. But to win this fight, we're going to need all the help we can get.
Not the only one. What the hell aren't you telling me?
Oh. I was gonna say something, I forgot. Oh wait, nah. What's about DMC again? Because I remember they tried to touch on the origin story again from a different angle. And you know, some stuff was working in the way they tried to tell that. But it is kind of funny that even just by doing environmental storytelling in 5, it made it seem a lot more significant than all the, you know, weird stuff in DMC.
Guess there's no point thinking about it.
A lot of heavy-handed, you're into flashback stuff.
Perfect timing. Now we're starting to act like a team.
Ew. You like flirting with me? Knock it off. Get in the car.
Okay. I think that's all the Devil May Cry for today. In truth, though, getting pretty tired. Now, when I said art later, did I say how much later? Absolutely not. So, does it matter? Probably not. I think I'll go ahead and get off here, actually. Because it's getting to that point where, stupidly enough, I am hungry right now. And I could eat in the middle of the night, but it would be so much easier to just sleep and then have breakfast. So, I think I'll prioritize that over streaming just a little longer. I can fit in some art later. After the stream. But yeah, for the most part, this was meant to just be a little return. Maybe I'll see about making that schedule tomorrow. Once I'm sure I don't work this week. That'll be nice. I do have a lot of different things somewhat planned. So I'll just deal with that. Let's see. Is he still on? Might not be. I don't know. Well, I mean, it's not even 5 a.m. yet. I can only imagine that. Yeah, he's still there. Okay. Although, honestly, I'd like to raid Lord Aethelstan when there's more than just me. But hey, why not? I see him doing stuff in the studio. Perhaps I'll go watch. But for now, I'll see you next time. And next time is probably going to be in like 8 hours or something. No idea. But probably during the day, at least. Not with more Devil May Cry. But at least Tyrion and Jazz Jackrabbit, I think, tomorrow. So I'd like to finish them up. Well, I'd like to finish Tyrion up at least. As far as the next thing, I'll try to determine what it is I'd like to do. Shouldn't be too hard. At the very least, I'll get some times out there, maybe. And if not, then I guess I lied. Thanks for watching. And good night.